Hi, thanks for joining us. This is Baby Hunter. Say hi. We are going to try to test to see if we can't use a pacifier. Right now we're using the Fox Wub Nub. This isn't the one I'm actually going to be reviewing. The one I'm going to actually be reviewing right now are these Tommee Tippee 0 to 6 month nighttime closer to nature pacifiers, binkies, soothies, whatever you guys call them. So, this is the product. You get 2 little pacifiers in this little plastic case here. Let's go ahead and see if we can't figure out how to open this. Hunter is almost 3 months old, and we are in the process of eating our hands all the time. He is exclusively breastfed, but I would like to use these for when he's not needing to feed. My first child had a tendency to use me as a pacifier. So we had a little bit of an issue there. So I'm trying to avoid that now, and I would like to use an actual pacifier instead of me as a pacifier. This case, it says that it's not display, it's not a carrier, it's purely decorational, it's a display case. So here is the nipple. Alright. We bought these cute little ones. They came in different colors and different things. They had a cute little girl one that says, you know, geek cheek. But we don't actually. My other son wants to put my dog outside. So we're going to talk while we do that at the same time. So, this Paci nipple seems pretty nice and sturdy. I'm going to go ahead and take it over there and clean it off really quick. And I will be back and we will try to see if we can't get him to use one of these. My first child absolutely refused to take a Paci. Some children don't like Pacis. Some children do like Pacis. So here's hoping we will take a Paci because this Paci is not working. But he does like to hold on to little fox legs occasionally. He is getting to that age of wanting to start to grasp things. So hoping for the best. I'm going to go ahead and hit stop, and I will be right back shortly. Alright, so we have washed the pacifiers, and right off the back, I have a problem. It's kind of disappointing. Hate buying new products, and they turn out to be faulty. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one right here. Can you see that? That is a water bubble that was inside the Paci when I washed it. Somehow there is a structural issue inside of this Paci that allowed water to seep in. I can't figure out how to get it out, and that's a problem for me. I will still test this because I just washed it and the water just got in there, but I will not be continuing to use these pacifiers on this child. I bought these at Toys R Us, and this will be returned to Toys R Us for a refund. Pretty disappointed, Tommee Tippee. Love the bottles. Super sad that your pacifiers are pretty low standard. I just opened up the instructions, and it's for like that for both of them. I don't know how you can see the water around the outside here. I don't know how I did that or how it got in there. Maybe it's through this handle right here. Right through there, it looks like it's open into the Paci on the outside. The problem I have with this is if this grows mildew or mold inside of it, and the baby has it right here, the opening is there, and they're going to squeeze it, and it can go into his nose, like the pores. So My baby already has some allergies going on, as you can see on his skin, so I'm not going to use something that could possibly be an issue for later. So, let's go ahead and look to see at the Tommee Tippee instructions that came with it to see if there's something in here that says about how to actually use it. It says, closer to nature pacifiers. Before using your closer to nature Paci, please ensure that you read these instructions thoroughly. Please keep these instruction sheets for future reference as it includes important information. Reese, one moment, it's not happening. Reese, Maggie doesn't need any more treats. Reese is my older child, Maggie is my dog. He is bound and determined to make her as chunky as possible. We're going back to the instructions now. It says, for your child's safety, warning, inspect carefully before each use. Pull the soother in all directions. Throw away at the first sign of damage or weakness. Never attach ribbons or cords or pacifiers. Your child might be strangled by them. It says, do not leave the pacifier in direct sunlight or near a source of heat, or leave it in the disinfectant for longer than recommended. This may weaken the teat. Cleaning and sterilization. Before first use, pacifier in boiling water for 5 minutes. Allow to cool. Squeeze out any trapped water from the pacifier. This is to ensure hygiene. Clean before each use. Wash in warm soapy water and rinse in clean water, or use a dishwasher. Top shelf only. Remove any water that may have entered the teat by squeezing the teat. Do not clean with solvent or harsh chemicals. All right, so apparently it's supposed to be like that. It says, suitable for sterilization by steam, electric or microwave, boiling or cold water. Let's see. It says storage, do not store in direct sunlight. Heat, do not store with or allow come into contact with harsh chemicals or solvents. Never dip the teeth in a sweet substance or medication. Your child may get tooth decay. Sorry, my son is also requesting my attention again. All right, we're back. Okay, let's see. It says, replace the pacifier after 1 month for safety and hygiene reasons. If the pacifier becomes lodged in the mouth, do not panic. It cannot be swallowed. It is designed to cope with such an event. Remove from the mouth with care as gently as possible. When the pacifier is not in use, for the instance after sterilization, keep dry in a covered container. The display case is not intended for sterilization or storage and should be disposed of correctly. Okay, so, well, we're going to recycle the case if I wasn't going to take it back, but I am going to take this pacifier back. It says that you can squeeze out the water. All right, so, let's see. You can also hear it. That little squishy sound is the water coming out, is this air. Unfortunately, I can't get the water to come out by squeezing the nipples, so I am not thrilled about water being stuck in a nipple for a pacifier. I've never seen that before. So I'm not going to keep this pacifier, despite the fact that it says that you can squeeze it out. A little water came out there. It just seems like way more work than trying to squeeze out all this water from this pacifier. No, I don't like that. These Wubba Nubs have an opening on this side, so like I can clean it out whenever I need to, and I can also push it in. This one here, it doesn't work that way. So no. They might say that it's acceptable and just a sterile. Sorry. But who's actually going to do that with a Wubba Nub or one of these pacifiers? Let's see if he actually even likes to use it. My hands are clean, and this is also sterilized. Once again, before you put anything inside your baby's mouth, clean it. Come on now. That's basic common sense. And hi. He's not sucking on it. He's pushing. There you go. You want to try it? You want to try it a little bit? Try it. Num 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 num. Num 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 num. And this baby is just not interested. But just because he's not interested doesn't mean I'm not gonna. No, it does mean I'm not gonna try because, like I said, this thing is up. Oh, we had a little spit up. Oi, a little spit up. That was my fault. I guess I didn't burp out all the air from little Mr. Hunter after we were done nursing. So, I am not going to recommend these at all. I am not happy about the water inside these pacifiers. I can't get past it for some reason. You may or may not have a problem with it. If you don't have a problem with it, maybe this will work for your kid. Would love to know if it did or not, or if you could get the water out. That would be great if you could just make a comment in the bottom on what your solutions were. I am not a fan of this. This is not something I appreciate to have to deal with, so I will not be spending my money on these. I do not recommend these pacifiers. Pretty disappointing. Just as a quick follow-up note, I was just thinking about this. That pacifier, what they need to do is they need to make it so it detaches, and that way you can properly clean it and dry it and put it back together if you had to. I would be more apt to keep something like that than something that's permanently together that you can't get in there and clean it out and dry it out and etc. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. So Reese, calm down, baby. We'll go outside right now. Just a follow-up, so thanks again for watching, and have a great day.